Let me tell you something they don't put in the brochures. Moving abroad doesn't automatically make your life better. I've seen guys show up in paradise still stressed about money, still obsessed with status, and still miserable, now just with a tan. I've lived this expat life for over 7 years, from Mexico, Japan, Philippines, and now Thailand. And every time I've moved, I learned the same hard truth. If you don't redefine success for yourself, you'll just import the old problems into a new country. That realization hit hard, but what really cracked my brain open was this book, The Courage to be Disliked. It's a total game changer. It's basically a philosophical slap in the face. The core idea, you're not living for anyone else's approval. The more you chase it from your boss, your family, your imaginary Facebook friends, the more miserable you become. And I was deep in that trap. Nice job, great condo, burnout that tasted like battery acid. That book woke me up in a sense. It reminded me why I chose this path. Not to impress anyone, but to finally live a life that I felt like mine. One where freedom meant more than validation. This video is not about packing tips, it's about repacking your mindset. So you don't end up being that guy, broke, bitter, and still chasing approval from people you don't even like. Most of us grew up with the same recipe for success. Climb the ladder, buy a house, fill it with crap, retire, and pray you still have two good knees and hips so that you can walk around and enjoy it. Then you move abroad and you realize nobody here gives a damn about your job title or your Audi lease. You can't impress the local beach bartender with your LinkedIn profile. Trust me, I've tried. Success abroad isn't about having more. It's about needing less. It's about waking up when you want, eating noodles that cost $2, and knowing where to get your visa renewed without crying. The currency here isn't status, it's usefulness. People care if you're cool, helpful, and know the best noodle or burger spot, not how many square feet your condo back home was. Okay, now here's where it goes sideways. Some guys move abroad and just create the same pressure cooker they left behind. They brag about the cheap rent while working 60-hour weeks on some janky, drop-sipping, crypto king bro business they hate. The same rat race, different view. If you're going to be that miserable, you might as well stay home. At least your toilet paper is going to be 2-ply and you're going to be able to find Western food at a reasonable price, hopefully. Here's how you actually win at this expat game. You redefine success before you move. Write it out. Write out your perfect day, literally, start to finish. Ask yourself, do I really need all this crap I used to chase? Measure success by time, freedom, and peace, not stuff and likes. Nobody here cares if you made it. They care if you're chill to grab lunch with, or you actually cool dude. That's what they really care about. When I first moved abroad, I was still flexing my old life. Name dropping my job, acting like I was still on the corporate VIP list. You know what it got me? Higher prices at the market and awkward silences at dinner. In 2019, I had everything lined up to move to Vietnam. Then COVID rolled in like a jealous ex. Said, wait a minute. So there I was, stuck in Vegas, living with my sister and my brother-in-law, God bless them, and one rebellious preteen child. We made it through those early lockdown months, but after a while, I started looking for a way out. Somewhere open, somewhere better. That's when Mexico said, come here, my friend. So I made the move to Mérida, Mexico. I stayed over a year, calm, friendly, affordable. It was a soft landing and a damn good preview of what life abroad could feel like. But deep down, I knew Southeast Asia was still calling me. That's where I wanted to be. And it was calling me louder than ever. When Thailand finally opened its borders, Thailand was the first one to open their borders. That's when I made the move. I packed my bags and went. But this time I brought a whole new mindset with me. I stopped trying to impress and started trying to belong. And that made all the difference. Well, how do I actually get started in this? It's not as hard as it sounds. I mean, you're already taking some vacations. So okay, here the mindset's aligned. Now what? How to ease into life abroad without torching your life back home. Option one, be a slow travel. Slow travel starter. Book a 30 to 90 day trip. Pick one country, stay in one place, get you an Airbnb. I recommend an Airbnb with a washer and great Wi-Fi. You're gonna have to pay for electricity. Learn how to say cheers in the local language and see how it feels. Learn the area, interact with other expats, other locals, and just get a feel for it. Option two, part-time expat. This is snowbird mode. You spend winters abroad and summers back home, or vice versa, or you spend winters in Europe and summers in Mexico, up to you. You don't have to go full expat to get all the benefits. Option three, full-time reset. If you're really ready to commit to go all in, this is it. Plan for hiccups, visa headaches, language fails, weird plumbing, strange food, but it's all part of the game. You don't need to sell everything and vanish. You just need to test it, feel it, and see what version of this fits your life. All right, conclusion. Redefining success isn't just some cute Instagram quote. It's the difference between thriving abroad or becoming an expat horror story with a decent tan. So what's your version of freedom? Are you planning to slow travel for 30 to 90 days? Are you going to snowbird it half the year, half here, half there? Or are you going to just rock it in and go full send expat and never look back? Drop it in the comments, your new definition of success. No wrong answers unless it involves some kind of LinkedIn link. And subscribe for weekly expat-minded shifts. No BS advice and the occasional meltdown over visa paperwork. All right, guys. Thank you.